The trial for the 40,000 Pfizer patient trial, they had a very synthetic process for stitching together the sequence of RNA that would go into the little fat bubble and get injected. For the mass manufacturing, the switcheroo was the second process, where instead they took that sequence and put it inside a little ring of DNA, and then the message is the inverse of that sequence. That's called a plasmid, that little ring of DNA. Well, where is that grown? In vats of E. coli bacteria. And then when you want to get the RNA that's produced by that process, then you basically break the cells apart, lyse the cells, and then you're supposed to go through very specific filtration processes and then enzymes, things that break proteins down or build proteins. You're supposed to break down that DNA, and all you should be left with is RNA in a little fat bubble. They, for whatever reason, ended up not having a very clean process and ended up with a bunch of garbage at the end, which included the cell wall and some of the toxins that bacteria makes, in addition to multiple-fold excess regulatory allowed copies of contaminating DNA, which are protected by a fat bubble. Mm-hmm. So that second process, we did a trial on 40,000 people, and at the end on 250 people, we looked at the second process where you're not going to have any statistical signal for harm. And then they rolled that out to billions of people. And so they said, oh, emergency authorized on these 40,000 patients. And then the process they rolled out wasn't really examined